Education, Culture and Sports. Walang iba po kundi si Secretary Liling Briones. Ma'am, marami nagtatanong, ano ba ho itong blended learning, paano natin mapapatupad at sapat ba ho ang ating mga facilities para mapatupad itong blending learning? Secretary Briones, the floor is yours.
Maraming salamat, Sec. Harry. Magandang umaga sa lahat na nakikinig sa briefing na ito. Good news kasi nag-umpisa na ang enrollment last June 1 para sa basic education. And as of 9:30 this morning, Sec. Harry, 6.4 million na ang nag-enroll, nag-register sa bansa. 6,415,878. Ang pinakamalaking bugso ng enrollment ay sa Region 3 dahil malawak na malawak, 1.2 million na sila. Sa NCR, na medyo worried kami for a while dahil dito ang sinasabi natin na pugad ng COVID ay 895,406. Ang enrollment na ito, Secretary, paulit-ulit nating sinasabi, ay online. For the first 2 weeks, enrollment will be online. Pinagbabawalan namin yung mga teachers at mga staff na pumasok, pati ang parents and children. They will have to register online. Tapos sa second half ng June, yung iba na walang access sa connectivity o wala silang cellphone na magagamit o telepono na magagamit kasi pwede namang mag-cellphone, pwedeng sa TV, pwedeng sa iba't ibang paraan or even sa radio kasi mayroong namang mga program sa radio kung saan pwedeng mananawagan ay sa second half ng June. But as of now, it's already 6,415,678 ka mga learners. And this has exceeded our expectations, Sec. Harry. At ang tanong mo, punta tayo sa tanong mo, ano ba itong blended education na pinag-uusapan natin? Matagal na itong blended education. Naabutan ko na ito nung teacher pa ako sa UP. Ginagamit ito sa mga eskwelahan kung saan iba't ibang paraan ang kanilang ginagamit para magiging epektibo ang pagturo sa mga bata. Kaya itong blended education, combination ito, kung available, Sec. Harry, ang online, gamitin online. Kung hindi ito available, pwedeng offline. Kung halimbawa, nahirapan tayo sa interconnectivity, pwede sa television. Kasi matagal na yung mga lessons, mga klase na ginagawa through television. Siguro karamihan ng mga teachers natin, hindi pa sila pinanganak ng mga panahon yan. Tapos, kung hindi din pwede ang platforms na sinasabi natin, kasi ang pinakamalaking natin ngayon, pinakapopular at this time, Sec. Harry, ay yung ating platform na tinatawag natin ay Deped Commons. Right now, more than 7 million na ka-subscribers ang naka-register diyan sa ating Deped Commons at we expect na dadami pa yung lahat na leksyon, mga learning resources, mga exams, tips to students, at saka mga parents pwede din silang mag-subscribe. Kaya napakabilis ang growth nitong platform na ito. Para sa walang desktop o walang palaging remind tayo nan, gumawa tayo ng survey, alam mo, Sec. Harry, on teacher readiness. Kung ready ba ang mga teacher natin, hindi lang mga bata, kung ready ba ang teacher natin. Nag-survey tayo kung gaano kadami ang tinatawag nating laptop, desktop at home na pwedeng gamitin for distance learning o sa blended learning. Yung respondents natin umabot ng 788,000 ka mga teacher respondents ay 687,000, halos 700,000 ka mga teachers. Nagsabi sila sa survey na mayroon silang computer, laptop o desktop sa mga bahay nila. Ngayon dahil mayroon tayong 6.4 million ka mga bata na nag-enroll ngayon, na nag-register sila, kasama doon sa enrollment forms nila, mag-indicate sila kung mayroon ba silang laptop, mayroon ba silang tablet, mayroon ba silang radyo, mayroon ba silang television, para yung teacher ma-adjust niya yung kanyang learning strategy sa estado ng mga bata. Kasi iba't iba yung mga sitwasyon ng mga communities. Halimbawa, NCR is very, very different. We also have island communities na ang effective talaga ay radio. Ang radio, sa tingin ko, pinaka-classic na paraan sa pagtuturo kasi bata pa ako, Sekari, ikaw siguro nagliligawan pa yung mga parents mo. Mayroon ng tinatawag noon na schools of the air na mga lessons, mga discussions, dinadaan sa radyo. And then dumating ang TV, dumating ang phones, dumating ang internet. Pero ito huli na, pinakauna talaga, 1800s pa, may radyo na. Kaya itong lahat na pamamaraan, ginagamit natin. Ngayon, balik uli. Gusto kong ulit-ulitin yung blended. Ang ibig sabihin ng blended, kung anong sitwasyon, halimbawa sa isang eskwelahan, kailangan i-adjust natin ito sa sitwasyon ng eskwelahan. Kung ano ang pangangailangan, anong estado ng mga bata, mag-a-adjust ang teacher, mag-a-adjust ang school. Halimbawa, ang approach for NCR would be different from an approach to a remote island or remote mountain in the country. Depende sa availability ng communications. So, ito lahat tutulong sa atin ng patuloy kasi ang motto natin sa Department of Education, learning must continue, education must continue. Nagawa natin ito nung nagkaroon tayo ng sigalot sa Marawi, kung may bagyo, may earthquake, pinapatuloy natin ang edukasyon. And ngayon, with COVID, sabi natin, ipagpatuloy pa rin natin ang edukasyon dahil the children cannot wait, education cannot wait. Dahil maghintay tayo halimbawa na isang taon, Sekari, baka by the time babalik yung mga bata, they will be older by 1 year or 2 years at maiiwanan na sila sa daloy ng knowledge, sa daloy ng information at saka mga innovation. So ito ang good news. Nagpapasalamat kami, Sekari, sa inyong office, lalo na kay President Duterte na talagang nagsabi siya na magbigay siya ng support. Sabi pa nga niya, I will scrape the bottom of the barrel para lang ma-support itong ating alternative ways of teaching our children. Tapos yung mga local governments, ang laking tulong na binibigay nila, suporta, at mga civil society organizations, business. Ang daming offers namin, Sekari, ng mga communications systems, companies na nag-o-offer ng tulong. Isa pang gusto ko, siguro, I'm not sure if it is related to my age, but really I have this affection for radio, no? Kasi maraming schools, sinurvey namin, may sariling radio station. Although limited lang ang reach. Maraming municipalities, may sariling radio stations. May provinces, may sariling radio and TV stations. Yung mga malalaking municipalities, LGUs, may sarili silang TV at saka radio because that's how they communicate with the people. So ino-offer nila ito lahat in addition to the private sector. So everybody is helping out, and mukhang excited ang lahat kasi gusto nila makita if it really works. Pero ang gusto ko lang sabihin, it has been working for decades and decades. Yung nag-aral ng education ng 1960s, alam nila yung blended, yung maghalo ka ng iba't ibang approach to achieve a particular learning objective. Binibiro ko nga si Kong na author natin sa isang bill sa Congress ngayon, gawing requirement ang blended education si Kong Escudero, sinabi ko nga sa kanya dahil she is very a very established professional in home economics. Binibiro ko nga siya, kaya tinatawag yung blended, madaling i-compare mo sa isang blender where all the best flavors, the choicest materials, the choices and the best ingredients are all put together to come out with what appears to be different but is actually has already been in use for a very long time. Like UP has 7 campuses, and we have our own autonomous university, which is located in Los Baños, but which operates all over the country. Maraming mga schools ginagawa na ito. The only difference is this time, the larger emphasis is on these technologies dahil hindi talaga pwede pa sa pagkangayon ang face-to-face o yung biro namin sa Department of Education, hindi po pwede yung face-to-face. So, blended muna. At saka pag gagamitan mo ng blended approach, mukhang masarap, mukhang epektibo, at mukhang enjoy ang mga bata. Thank you, Secretary, for all the support. And
Thank you.
Mr. President.
Thank you. That was my co-teacher in UP and my sister in the faith. Ma'am, I have just one question.
Yes.
Wala na po ako anak sa K-12, no? Nag-graduate na, pareho na nasa UP. Ang tanong ko lang po, kung ang anak ko grade 5, magkakaroon po tayo ng separate materials for grade 5 online? At kung wala pong online access, magkakaroon ba tayo ng TV o radio program for grade 5 students?
Yes. Sa basic education, yun ang hinaharap namin ngayong trabaho. Kaya 7 days a week, 24 hours a day kami nagtatrabaho. Yung curriculum na bago natin, Secretary, tinatranslate natin into, halimbawa, to radio, to yung ICT, yung Deped Commons, and to television. Dahil iba yung script sa television, iba naman yung sa radyo. Television, may images. Sa radyo, you rely on sound and voice, and also the voice also of the teacher. Pero kung dadating ang panahon, kanina sinabi ninyo yung good news also sa pag-flatten ng curve natin sa COVID, pwede naman tayong bumalik sa face-to-face. Pero sa pagkangayon, dahil mahal ni Presidente ang ating mga learners, sinabi niya sa atin na maghanap tayo ng ibang paraan maliban sa face-to-face classes. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Magtatanong po ang mga media natin sa inyo, so I hope you can hang on and join us still.
Secretary Briones, both President Duterte and Vice President Lenny caused doubts on the readiness of Deped to implement distance or blended modalities, particularly online learning. Can you comment on that for Secretary Briones?
Sec Liling. Sec Liling. Nawala si Secretary Liling. Well, perhaps I could comment. Sinagot na po yan ni Secretary Briones, yung tinatawag na blended learning. 1960s pa po yan. That's not new, no? Yes, Secretary Briones. Yes.
Dalawang beses nagkomentaryo ang Presidente about blended education as an alternative to an absolute closure of all schools during the time of the pandemic. And binabasa namin uli-uli, wala siyang sinasabi na hindi siya na against siya. Halimbawa, yung pinakaunang statement niya, 8, sinabi niya, I express to the simplicity of the program. Dahil sinabi ko nga kay President na itong mga approaches na ito, matagal na, lalo na ang radio, lalo na ang television, lalo na ang even cell phones. There are 179 cell phones circulating in the country. Tapos nakita natin na more than 80%, 87% ng mga teachers ay mayroon silang desktop sa bahay nila aside from the officials. So wala akong nakita, dalawang statements ito na sinasabi niya.
Ma'am, ang
sabi
question
niya,
si
very
VP
good
Lenny daw.
program na
Ma'am?
teleconferencing pangalawa. And ang sabi niya, I do not know if you are ready for that. That's different from saying that Deped is not ready for that. And we have nearly 3 months, and we have been preparing from the time na nag-community lockdown. We already saw the direction of policy. Kaya we have been preparing since March, April, May, June, for the eventuality of having to develop alternatives. It is not as if kung there is a particular situation, we accept it as it is and wait for things to change. We have to be instrumental in bringing the change ourselves. And yun nga ang sinasabi ng isang favorite saying ko from the president of a Latin American country, by the time our students, our learners graduate, kaming mga ministers of education, whatever we have taught them will already have become irrelevant.
Okay.
So we have a lot of catching up to do. And the president has never said, paulit-ulit kong binasa ito kung mayroon bang sinabi niya. And sinabi pa nga niya, I support you. He will even scrape the bottom of the barrel. And sabi niya on the question of funding.
Ma'am, excuse me. I think the question, ma'am, is VP Lenny said we're not prepared. Can you address the point raised by VP Lenny na hindi daw tayo handa for distance learning?
I would like to dispute that. We are still in the month of June, and our original proposal was to open in August 24. We have been doing distance learning, blended learning for decades and decades. We have a university in the University of the Philippines which does and which specializes in distance education for the longest time. And those who take up education and study education are already exposed to this. We are not inventing anything new. Kaya yung readiness, importante yung readiness. And we did also a survey on the readiness of our teachers, no? And the readiness of our pupils. Napakataas. We assume always that the teachers don't have laptops, they don't have desktops. Well, 87% of them have in their homes, no? But we will also provide them. And the private sector, we are convincing them na the usual and the annual Brigada Eskwela event where they give school bags, pad paper, ball pen, school supplies. Sabi namin gadgets na ang ibigay nila. At saka they jointly help us develop programs because there are existing programs. What we are trying to do is blend these programs. You see them on TV. The law says that 15% of TV time has to be devoted to children. So, sisingilin natin yan. Same for radio.
Okay.
Mas mahaba pa nga yung sa radio. We just don't notice it because we are used to face-to-face learning. But now that it is not possible to do face-to-face learning, then we have to think and look at the existing mechanisms.
Magandang hapon, Secretary. For Secretary Briones, please. Magkakaroon po ba ng pagbabago sa subjects sa basic education sa ilalim ng blended approach to school instructions, and would you need additional buildings and teachers para masunod ang physical distancing? Secretary Briones, please.
Briones.
Hi Melo, glad to hear your voice. Talagang nagbabago ang budget taon-taon. Lumalaki ang budget taon-taon. Dahil lumalaki ang pangangailangan at dumadami naman ang enrollment ng mga bata. Kasi yung kindergarten natin at saka mga nursery kids, parami ng parami. Every year, over 1 million yan. Tapos sa senior high school, malaki din. Now, tama ang punto ninyo na yung sinasabi ko nga kanina, ngayon ang ginagawa namin, in-inventaryo natin ang lahat ng facilities natin. Kaya for a while, we were hesitant na gagamitin ang schools para na magiging way stations for those who have to be examined or who are on the way home because malapit na ang school opening. Yung mga bagong schools natin, pwede yung social distancing. Pero yung mga luma nating na mga schools, ay kailangan talagang ayusin. We have to reduce the size of the classes. Hindi na pwede yung usual natin sa high school na aabot ng 45. Wala naman yung mga 70 o 100 sa isang klase. Wala nang ganyanan. Mga 45, we have to reduce that kasi because of the question of space. And we have to see also, yung sinabi ko kanina, na may washing facilities, hand washing facilities. At saka mayroong stock ng emergency medicines in case the kids will have fever or cough or kung ano ba. Kasi dalawang susundin namin yung requirements ng Department of Health at saka yung requirement din ng Presidente na sinasabi niya na kung walang bakuna, hindi muna mag-face to face. So ito lahat i-consider natin.
Paano po yung daycare centers?
Yeah.
Paano po yung daycare centers, Secretary?
Daycare centers
Okay na
are
po.
usually handled by local governments. Sila ang nagdadala yung mga daycare centers. Ang sa Department of Education, kindergarten ang pinag-umpisahan namin. Tapos yung
okay.
sa query kanina, yung tungkol sa Bulacan, mayroon ng sagot. Ang nag-designate ng RD as SDS ang central office at this time kasi nagkaroon ng vacancy. While waiting for the vacancy, mayroong dinidesignate. Ang RD, ang regional director, hindi siya pwedeng mag-designate ng district superintendent dahil this is a third level position. So, galing sa central office yung appointment ng ng superintendent na yan. Hindi na mismo ang RD ba o ang SDS ang nag-appoint sa sarili niya.
Okay.
Verify namin.
Salamat po.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are out of time na po. I would like to thank and welcome Yusek Vega,